Ezra Levant here. I'm back at the mural. You know, delegates here are being invited to do a little bit of coloring by numbers. Do you see this artwork? This is an interesting piece of art. It shows sort of free speech and doves of peace, and those are little speech balloons and cartoons. And over here you have barbed wire and secret police and someone holding up a pencil. And you were invited to take a color of paint and sort of paint by number. And I did a little bit of that, but I thought, well, speech bubbles ought to be filled with speech, right? I mean, a speech bubble is like those cartoons where all you hear is blah, 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 blah. Well, let's hear what the language is. So I kept writing Free Tommy Robinson right up there. And I would write it, and then minutes later, someone would paint it over. So I came back a second time and I wrote it, and I came back and someone painted it over. So I came back a third time, and now they didn't paint over it. They just added the word Tommy Lee, as in, I think they mean the rock star with that old musical group, Motley Crue, if I got my 80s rock stars right. At least they didn't obliterate the Free Tommy part, but you'd think that at a journalism conference for free speech, that maybe a UK journalist who is literally being sent to prison tomorrow morning, you'd think a government conference on media freedom would let that stand. But no, the artists who were here running this installation said that again and again, boss-type folks came by and 2 people were looking for you. He said the artist was pretty cool about the whole thing. It's sort of funny. I see the word freedom there, and maybe that's even it spelled in Arabic. To her credit, Amal Clooney, George Clooney's wife and the free speech lawyer, she mentioned the case of Julian Assange. Now, I don't know enough about Julian Assange, and I have some skepticism about him, but at least the case ought to be discussed. It has not been discussed here at all at this Media Freedom Conference. So you got Julian Assange under house arrest at the Ecuadorian embassy for years. Tommy Robinson served 10 months in solitary confinement, going back to prison tomorrow. You'd think that a conference on media freedom would talk about these 2 political prisoners in the city of the conference, but that's the thing about government media conferences, isn't it? Well, we'll see if that's still up tomorrow. I think the Tommy Lee is enough for it not to be obliterated because the meaning is destroyed. Shame on these Orwellian censors. Shame on these losers. Until tomorrow. To see all our videos from the Media Freedom Conference, go to MediaFreedomConference.com.